Hello. I'm back. Maintenance just knocked on my door, so we'll hear some drilling.
You'd just see my feet and be like, I gotta just gleh, 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 gleh.
You didn't see my feet, I've got socks on.
You wise guy. So yeah, if the drilling is really loud, I'll just mute the microphone. He said it would only take 5 minutes with the drilling, but we're getting a new microwave because ours is half the buttons don't work, so you can't put stuff in for any amount of time that involves I think 5, 6, 7, 8, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0 are all broken. So you have to do like really weird times. Oil. Those socks are kind of hot. Yeah, those little birds on them. Ooh. Hey, Surprise. How's it going? Oh, Joe, that sounds really unfortunate. Hey, PJ. How are you guys? Maintenance guy's gonna be like, who the fuck is she talking to in there? You won't share your pizza with your girlfriend? What an asshole. Extremely spicy pickle. That sounds really gross. No, thank you. So rude. So rude. Taking a test tomorrow to see if I'm going to get the job. Oh, okay. Do you want to get the job? Yeah. Pineapple and ham frozen pizza? Why would you ever buy frozen pizza? It's so bare. It doesn't even count as pizza. It's an abomination. Why would you do that? People are fighting? Oh, yeah. The man does not share his pizza. Not even with his girlfriend? That's so rude. Like, if you have a girlfriend, either get her own pizza. Like, if you're getting pizza, get 2 pizzas if you don't want to share your pizza. But don't not give her any pizza. That's fucking rude. Wrong headphones. Frozen and pineapple. There's nothing wrong with pineapple. But there's something wrong with frozen pizza. Did I tell you guys when I was in Fire Island, my grandparents bought either refrigerated or frozen pizza. They had it in the refrigerator, so I don't think it was frozen, but it looked like a frozen pizza. It like looked exactly like a frozen pizza. And they heated it up. They cooked it or whatever. And my grandpa goes, "Oh, this tastes just like a greasy New York pizza." I hadn't even touched it yet, and I was like, I can tell you right now that no, it fucking does not. I didn't say it that way, but I was like, I am almost positive that it does not taste the same at all. And when I did have some, I was like, it tastes, they were like, "Oh, this is really good, this is really good." I tasted it, it tasted like a fucking frozen pizza. Which, as its own entity, is fine, but it does not resemble the taste of pizza at all. It tasted exactly like every other frozen pizza I've ever had. which I've not had many because I don't buy them. It was like when my boyfriends would buy them, my exes, not Fred. If we're getting pizza, we're getting real pizza. I'm not getting fucking frozen. It's like my exes would have frozen pizza. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna complain. It's food that's free. What is that typing style, Wormy? It hurts my eyes. Told her to order pizza, but she's too lazy to get out of bed. Take care of your girl. Fred brings me pizza in bed. I've had some frozen deep dish pizza that you had to bake for like an hour that turned out pretty tasty. Deep dish is a whole different thing though. Psycho typing stuff. It's like typing as if you were cutting letters out of a magazine. It hurts, really. It does, it hurts me. It makes me cringe. Alright. Alright, that's panel 4. I need to make 2 more of these. It's a SpongeBob meme? People do weird shit with SpongeBob. I get that it's already a weird show. But they go like beyond. Deep dish is a bowl of soup made of pizza dough. Real pizza does not contain pineapple? Sure it does. Only sometimes. That's close enough. This is a little thinner. I think it doesn't matter. I think this was probably the best one, so I'm gonna keep using it. You don't like SpongeBob? Really? Okay. I totally get how it wouldn't be for everybody. Are we gonna get into that argument about what defines a pizza again? No, we're not, because we've gone over this a million times already. And I can't click on any links, so if you're posting links for me to see, I can't reach my desk. I'm not crawling under the microphone. I don't feel great. This is as much crawling around as I'm doing. Like, is a hot dog a sandwich? It's not. I feel like a hot dog is closer to a taco than a sandwich, but it's neither of those things. If it doesn't have cheese, it isn't a pizza. It is not. Are we gonna get into this again? Let me outline all of the arguments so that we can just have them all over again. Joe, you fucking dick. Dick. All you need to see is that image and all will be clear. I'm not doing it. Summon an even larger man. Okay, so I was very tempted. I was tempted to crawl over there. Couldn't even tell you why I don't like it, I just don't. That's okay. Hot dog is a sub? No, a hot dog is just a hot dog. It's just its own thing. Pop-Tart is a sandwich? No, it's not. It's just not at all. If you wanted to make a really gross, like, dessert sandwich, you could use Pop-Tarts instead of bread. But I don't recommend it. SpongeBob imitating chicken? No, I don't look at memes. I don't look at memes. Stromboli is like a pizza folded over? I don't know what a stromboli is. A calzone is like a pizza folded over and like baked into a thing. But I think they taste a little bit different. I don't care. How can you even claim to know the real thing? Because I'm an arrogant New Yorker. And I have all of the correct opinions. Anyway, I'm gonna stop looking up at you because I'm starting to get nauseous. I did take a migraine pill on my break to try and fight the nausea a little bit. Posted in Discord. Oh, Jesus. Stromboli is open the sides and calzone is fully closed. I've never seen a stromboli. I agree with half that statement. I don't care. I don't care if you agree with me. I'm right and you're wrong, the end. I win. Phone, if you're telling me that there's another fucking Discord message, why? I'm streaming.
Let's try something different.
Leave me alone. I don't understand why my phone is continuing to fucking beep when I'm clearly in streamer mode. I can see it from here. Cat. Take a picture of the kitty so we can see. Hey, Devil Scry. What did you walk into? My phone just decided that it was going to ignore the fact that I'm in streamer mode and alert me every time someone posts in Discord. And I'm like, I really don't need that right now. I'm kind of busy. It's been doing that the last couple days, I think. How have you been, though, man? I've managed to keep this pretty much at 9 inches, which is pretty impressive. This is a Chinese restaurant down my street. It's real Chinese food. Those people in China don't have a clue what they're talking about. Shut up! It's not the same thing.
Can you hear it? Make it louder.
Ooh, bakery. John Pope, did you say whether you wanted the job or not? Doing alright, constantly working. You know, anything that pays off TwitchCon. How have you been? I'm okay. I've got a migraine today, so I'm a little cranky. My eyes don't feel like they're working properly, and I'm a little bit nauseated. Suck it, suck it, suck it hard! And apparently I'm sucking it hard. But I'm okay. I've been alright. This cranky old man. He's same age as me. You calling me old? My body thinks I'm old. Doesn't like American culture. Well, then he can fucking suck it. He can suck my giant New York dick, okay? It's issued free for every New Yorker. You just have one so that you can throw it around. It just comes with being a New Yorker. I can't even see the edge of this. Is this it? It is. Haha! Your cat's in the Discord? Okay. That's awesome. I'm excited now. New Yorkers don't have dicks, they are dicks. Get out. Have you even... I don't think you've even ever been to New York, have you? Actually, most New Yorkers are really nice. I don't know why we get the reputation of being, like, really rude. But we're not. Most people who have come to New York and they were expecting everyone to be like really rude and like not wanting to help them out if they need directions or whatever. Like, oh, everyone was so nice. I was so surprised. I'm like, yeah, I don't know why we get this weird reputation. Because we're opinionated? Because we're loud? Usually depends on where you go. I'm talking about the city. I have no thoughts about the rest of the state other than it's a whole different thing. Vlogging and riding boosted board. I don't even know what that means. Rent is super high and you don't have time because you're working all the time. That's one theory. Well, but we're not actually rude though. Like, I don't know where this idea comes from. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this now. Country bumpkins who live in small towns, it's different to the point of seeming rude. No, I'm saying that we have a reputation of being rude, but then when people actually come to the city and experience it for themselves, they're like, oh, the people aren't rude. I don't know why I thought that. So I'm not saying that they go there and find the people to be rude at all. Otherwise, I would totally agree that that might be why. But I'm saying anyone who's been there, they say, oh, everyone was so nice. I don't know why their reputation is that they're rude. Comes from movies. A lot of movies portrayed New Yorkers as rude and elitist. Maybe if you go to the east side. Boom, boom, New York jokes. So stupid. Assholes in small towns too, yeah. There are assholes everywhere, let's be real. Yeah! Pretty good. 5.25. This one's a little less than 5.25 at the top. Why? Why did that end up like that? I don't think it matters in the long run. Like, that's a fairly big difference. Well, I'll keep it, and then if it's a problem, I'll cut out another one. So this is... torso 1, 2, 3, 4. And no... torso 5. One more. Oops. I'm okay. That's another SpongeBob quote. Sorry, Arno. I'm trying to reach my water. Boom. Why? Well, of course I had to make the noise. But why? Hiss. You know who works with the most assholes besides proctologists? Me. All of you are assholes. Streamer I can see the headlines already. Streamer goes mad with power. Calls all viewers assholes. You don't work with us though. No, I work against you. Riot, unsub, unfollow, unbreak your heart. Okay. That's a little intense. Man, I feel pretty fucking nauseous. I'm excited to be done with this stream today. I love hanging out with all of you, but I think it's looking up at chat. Like, I need to remind myself to look up slowly. Because if I shift my vision too quickly when I already feel sick, it makes it worse. Which is why I'm staring at the ground instead of looking at chat right now. Whew! Measure down here. "45 hours from Princess? You're closing in. This many hours here. How dare you? Streamer goes mad with power. Thinks she'll make headline." Oh, that was good. That was really funny. "Well, I work at your ISP and oops, looks like you're disconnected." That'd be so mean. That was really funny. "Maybe if you use the tablet and set it on the floor." That's a good idea. I'll have to go get it, but that's a good idea. And I'll just leave you guys up there. Because I made chat really big. It's just, ooh, every time I look up, I get nauseous. Alright, 1 second. Nauseated. Fuck! Alright, it'll take it a minute for it to like boot up and do its nonsense. But it just takes a minute to start up. I need to find a place to put it. I guess right here? I don't want you guys seeing stuff though. Don't look at me! Don't look at it! Alright, I'll just put it on my lap until it's better. So the microwave is getting put in, and he pulled the whole stove and oven, like the whole thing, out away from the wall. So my OCD was like, I see all those pieces that you can't sweep up normally. And since he was out in the hall, I was like, let me just sweep this up real quick. It made me very happy. Or hire someone to read chat while you work. The simpler way. Totally. Make sure it's the actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf guy. That would be awesome. 45 hours away from mod. Yup, totally. Missed that? No, I still have chat up. I'm still waiting for... There we go. I see all those pieces you can't sweep up normally, and I go gleg, gleg, gleg. Alright, come on, start Twitch now. Thank you. It's old. This is like a 3rd generation iPad. It just looks fancy because it's got the little like keyboard attachment. This is my favorite part about it, is that it has a separate keyboard. Alright, let's go to my own chat. You'll know they're there living behind a stove. Can I make this bigger? How do you get the chat to fill up the whole page? Like, I don't need to see my information. I just want to see chat. Like, how do I make it do that? I also want to make it bigger. I believe man and behind the appliance dirt can coexist peacefully. Drop down somewhere? Oh, that gives me my settings. What, maybe if I, oh shit. Just, because it's like my channel, it acts fucking weird. Just give me the regular thing. I don't care that it's my channel, please. Just go to myself. What do you think of the app? I hate it. Please leave me alone. It's not doing it. It's not doing it because it's my channel. Open up the stream like you were going to watch it, but I can't. It's not letting me. There we go. I just needed to search for it in the thing. And you're muted, and how do I get to chat only? Oh shit. Delete. What does that button do? No, not share. Click the gear at the top right and click chat only. Okay. Please. I hate clicking on stuff on the tablet. Not you're muted, I muted the channels so that on my tablet so I wouldn't hear myself talking. Yay! Alright, excellent. I wish that I could make the font a little bit bigger. But it won't let me zoom in. But whatever. That's more chat. That's better. I have it to look up now though. Alright. And I don't have BTTV, so I have to like imagine the emotes in my brain. That's okay. Alright, let's get back to what we were doing. I wanted to measure these. And I still need to look up to make sure that you guys can see what I'm doing. See a lot of Arno on that screen, I approve. Nice. Yeah, you're a nice darker green on this screen. It's much nicer on my eyeballs. Like a forest green. Or an evergreen? Evergreen green? Hi Mom, I'm on TV! I see you. Like, literally takes everything literally. Not literally everything literally. Just all literal things I take literally. Julia Louise Dreyfus has breast cancer. Oh no. That's sad. I really don't like that it shows me the viewer count. That's something that I really try not to look at. Because if it's not at a certain threshold, it makes me wonder, like, okay, what am I doing wrong? And I just don't need that while I'm live. Like, I can think about that when I'm offline. Because I'll go look, and I've been, because they have this new stats thing. And it's really interesting because you can see a lot easier. It's like very slick and whatnot. But I keep close watch on my statistics that way, but I really don't want to see it while I'm live. It's very distracting. Do you take a literal E? Where am I taking this E? You hate Seinfeld and everything about it? Well, you're clearly not a New Yorker then. I think as a New Yorker you're like required to like Seinfeld, or at least like understand it on some sort of base level. I think Seinfeld is great. She says she has really good insurance and lots of supportive folks in her life. That's nice. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but she'll probably be okay. Yeah, Friends has a different, like, flavor to it. Let me not gesture with a box cutter. You have your most important viewers right here. Well, it's not like I discount the people who are here or lurking or whatever. Like, and I'm gonna still be the way that I am, regardless of how many people are in chat. But it's distracting, and I don't want to have it in the back of my mind. I don't want to worry about things like, what can I do better? Because I'm always thinking about that when I'm offline. I'm always thinking, you know, what can I do to make the stream better? What, you know, if I pick games that are more engaging, will that help? What if I shift my time around? I'm always thinking about how to do things better or differently, or how can I do more, like with the stupid sub necklace, which only I think is funny, apparently. I mean, a few of you guys seem to have enjoyed it. I think it's gonna be great when I have to wear it to TwitchCon, because I'm making myself wear it to TwitchCon. You know what I mean? But like, I'm always thinking about it, and that's not something that I need to be thinking about when I'm live. I just want to focus on having a good time and hanging out with you guys. Can I see the necklace? Hell yeah. So first of all, look at this, like, like, really ugly pink string. It looks like candy rope. And I took ugly, I have a bunch of really ugly beads. And I just blindly picked them out of a box and put them on a string. Here, you can see it a little bit better if I hold it up here. Isn't it beautiful? They're all like different sizes. Some of them are plastic, some of them are wooden. It's really fucking ugly. It's really ugly. Oh. And there's 40 beads on here, so like every first time subscriber, I think, is on here. It was the most complete list I could find. And then, as you know, because I know you've been here, I've been trying to think of stuff for like resubs. I think I have a really cool idea. I just need to figure out like what milestones I want to hit. I think I'm gonna make a friendship bracelet because we hit 25 subs. It's so tacky, but it's ours, I know. But I think I'm gonna make a friendship bracelet for myself. But I need to decide if I'm just making a friendship bracelet and it doesn't matter like how many strings or how wide it is, or if I want to say, okay, because we hit 25, I'm gonna have like this many strings in it to represent every person who like helped us hit the milestone. So I definitely want to I definitely want to do stuff for like, okay, we hit 25, that's fantastic, now we're gonna do a thing. And when we hit 50 in like a million years, I'm gonna do a thing, you know. Like every 25 we'll do something or other. I keep looking up there. I have chat right here, stop. You can make this stream better by just being you. That's really sweet. Thank you. I mean, I'm always gonna be myself. I'm not gonna change my personality. And if this is as big as I get with the way that I am, then I'll just have to get a regular job because I can't sustain myself just streaming at this level, but it's something that I love and I wouldn't ever stop doing it, and I'm not going to change who I am to get bigger. That's not anything that I would want to do. Dental floss. No, this is thicker than dental floss. It looks like candy rope. It looks like rope candy. I swear it's a thing. Or like the Twizzlers that you like peel them. Like the pull and peel Twizzlers, but it's pink instead of red. Left in the court of the bunch of really ugly beads. Is Arno's the shittiest one? You know it is. You just compared you to the necklace? Rude. Do you know which bead is which? No. The only ones that I know are, because I know Puck Dad was first, so this one is his, technically. And Tim Lum is this bead. But it's really just kind of, because it was something I retroactively did, I don't know whose bead is what. But I have a really cool idea. I'm really excited about it. It's gonna be more craft. I really like crafting. Which bead is whose? It would be whose. He's just calling you one of a kind. Yeah, but not an ugly one of a kind. I tried. You're on your own, brother. You done goofed. Oh. Hey, because I'm here. Hang on. Ready? Actually, I don't have to click on that. Hey, which beat is mine? I don't know. What? No. Oh, shit. Get out of here. I didn't click to cheer. Get away. That's for you, surprise. All right, let me cut this. So I've just been sitting here reading chat, which obviously is my favorite part, so I don't care, but okay, that got way wiggly. The line was really straight and my hand just went wee. It won't be noticeable when it's all put together, but I said you know which yes, you claimed this one. This one is yours. This one is yours because you claimed it. It's the hot pink plastic one next to the two blue ones. Sparkly pink? I don't really have any sparkly. Unless you want, there's like, this one's pearlescent. It's hard to see on the camera. It's hard to see on the camera. Like, this looks orange in the light. It's not. It's hot pink. And I know you like that shit. I know you like that. Can I have this green one? There's only one green one. There's only one on here right now. And I think Nicole will fight you for it. Getting wiggly with it. Damn it, I'm looking up there again. Stop! How you doing, Collision? Congrats on the wedding. Oh, thank you. For those of you not knowing what he's talking about, Fred did not propose to me. I proposed to Abigail in Stardew Valley, and I'm very excited. Thank you, me and Arno are very happy together. Oh, ow, my knee. God, why does my body think I'm an old lady?
Yeah. You motherfuckers wanna talk text? I'm a tech talk. Phantom in your wireless, terrorizing your mainframe. Hack you like anonymous, but recognize my damn name. This here is my domain.
Yay. If I have to fight Nicole, I'll concede. I don't want my glutes completely kicked. Yeah, I think that's a wise decision. I'd like to be a purple one if that's an option. Can I have blue? You guys can have whatever dude you want. Whatever. So, like, Joe claimed this one. There are 3 purple ones. Hey, Janae, you're gonna be the purple one next to the square yellow one. Sorry, I mixed that up. Surprise is the purple one. Can I have blue? Sure. You're gonna be this blue one. Why? I don't, cause it's next to the green one and I'll remember that, maybe? This is the dumb shit my brain will actually remember. I'll remember which beads you guys claimed, because my brain doesn't want to remember, like, I don't know, me and Fred's first kiss, or, like, all the nice things that he said to me. I want to remember what fucking bead you guys have. That's what my brain wants to do. Can I have a pretty one? I think this is you. This, like, big ol' black soccer ball. But look how it catches the light. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that nice? I want to be the lump of coal looking one. Oh, did you want to be this one, Arno? Like his brain doesn't miss a bead. Shush. Shush you. That's how your brain works too? Like, it remembers all the inconsequential bullshit and the stuff that you actually want to remember. Your brain's like, no thanks. You remember yours and Fred's first kiss. Oh, this one's also purple. Anyway, enough with the... I gotta do Dalek things, guys. You're distracting. Anyway, there will be more beads. Hopefully. As long as we get any subs ever again. Coincidentally, Hype Friend is like, if you want to make this a reality, here you go. It's like, Hype Friend, please, you're embarrassing me! So this is panel... torso... 6. Alright, that's all of the torso pieces. So now the thing is, the torso has these bits sticking out of it. Now I'm wondering if I want to build an extra, like, piece, because they, you know, it kind of has like a little square nub coming out of the torso for each piece that sits in there. I don't know. But I think I will leave that for later. I can always cut some cardboard later. I think I'm gonna cut these pieces out of poster board. So I think what I want to work on for the rest of the day is cutting balls. I'm gonna cut a lot of balls in half. So the problem is, because I think that'll, like, this sort of thing will be easier to determine when stuff is glued together. Like, I don't know how many of these pieces I need. I don't think I have enough foam core. Maybe I'll have to cut it out of here. I don't even know what size those would be. So I think I'll do all of the details I'll worry about later. My friend just has my back. Sorry about the drilling. It's not terribly loud for me in here, so I imagine it's not that bad for you guys. Monthly pest inspection, people aren't showing up. Isn't that, like... Oh, for your apartment. I thought you meant your work. And I was like, ooh. Oh yeah, cut the balls. I was like, why is everyone getting upset with the balls? Because, look. I got a bin full of balls. The problem is I don't know what color I want best. That and subscriber-driven sex toys. So what I was gonna do, I was gonna take yellow and orange and see which the paint was best on. I'm not upset, I'm ready. Yeah, because he wouldn't give you pizza. And I don't blame you. What is your favorite color? Mine, I don't have a favorite color. Don't have a favorite color. So, I want the bronze to look more gold, so I'm thinking that putting it on the yellow would probably make it look closer to gold. And then putting the bronze on here will keep it more bronze. Like there's just it's a very slight color difference. Even in the picture down there, it's a very slight difference. See lots of blue balls? Stop teasing those, they had enough. What paint are you using? This. Sargent Art Liquid Metal Acrylic Paint. I don't even know if it's gonna flake off or anything. But this is what I purchased, so this is what I'm gonna use. Use on wood, plastic, canvas, glass, and many other surfaces. So supposedly it's fine. Emma's paint. Alright, I'm gonna put my setup back on the desk, because I don't need to be on the floor to cut balls. I can be up there. But I think that's what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day. And then I can think about, I'll see how much poster board I have, and we'll think about the accents, because I definitely, like they're either gonna be cardboard or foam core poster board for the little accents around the torso, but I'm not gonna worry about that right now. It's balls time. You know, I'll be very upset if, because I think I threw out some cardboard we could use for the accents if that's what I decide to use. What do you think, Collision? Probably the bronze on the yellow will look more like gold. And because these are so bright, we don't need the light on, which makes my eyeballs happy. Maybe I'll have you guys here, so I don't have to look up at all. Blech. Oh, you're just seeing like my tits. This is not, that's no good. That's no good. Tilt that shit up. Let me put this away so I don't ruin it, because Fred would be very upset with me. Might depend on how thick it goes on, could scrape off. I'm a little bit less worried about it scraping. Okay. This can come down a little bit. This is how I measure it. That's how I measure it. Now this is pretty hard to see. Font's too small. I mean, like, I can read it, but I'd rather not. Slide to power off. Good night. Good night, iPad. Aw, he's cleaning. You actually would have guessed the orange to look more gold? Frosty Forge, hello! I'm assuming you're a different person than Nordic Forge. Oops, wrong way. Bright balls make Galacta happy. Those metallics tend to be pretty opaque. Yeah, I was thinking I might water it down. I don't know. I wasn't really prepared to do balls today. It's good to use something you always carry with you to calibrate. Like the... Oh, no wonder this looks weird. Hang on. There's a wire hanging down. Spot. There we go. That's good enough for right now. Sorry about the wobbling. Alright. This is dangerous. I don't know how easy these things are going to be to cut. Oh, the camera. Got you. I had forgotten already. But anyway, Frosty Forge, hello and welcome. You're the second forge that we have. This actually feels kind of cool, cutting these. Because the box cutter kind of just slides, but that's why I'm being very careful. Like, I don't care if I fuck up the desk a little bit. But I do care if I fuck up my fingers. It's gonna get harder when it's not a circle. When I can't, like, hold on to it, though. These are gonna be so uneven. Holy shit. Very uneven. Okay, cool. Well, I have 120 of them, so if I screw up real bad... I wonder if there's an easier way to do this. Like, maybe if I do it with scissors? I'll try the next one with scissors. So I'll, like, make the incision with the first... with the box cutter. Because that's very uneven. Look at that. That's ridiculous. That's no good. I mean, I could probably fix it. I could salvage it. I also didn't realize that they have raised print on the outside that says made in Taiwan and CE. Oh well. Just drink half a liter of milk? Ew. Ew. If the brush-on doesn't work, metallic gold Krylon fogged over the yellow will end up closer to gold. Wasn't going to do Halloween costume this year, but Dalek might be cool for handing out stuff. Yeah, man! I mean, if you want... If you want to make shitty costumes, you've come to the right place. Yeah, it's difficult because they're hollow, so it's, Let me try another one. I'm gonna try another one. Because I have to make 56 of these, so not all of them can even be yellow, I don't think. Oh, you did Jack Sparrow? That's pretty cool. Let me get my scissors. Last year I did Potato GLaDOS as a human, and I wore this shirt and a brown skirt, and I made a circular thing, attached it to a belt, and I had like fake wires going up around my neck, and it was an interesting costume. Don't do that to a sparrow, John Pope, that's so mean. Okay. I'm gonna see if this works a little bit better. Oh, that's hard to get that in there. Don't. Oh, that sounds dirty. Last costume party I went to, my whole class of 30 dressed up as the upscale part of Denmark. Hellerup. You thought it was Monday? Yeah, that was a long time ago. Today's Thursday, motherfucker. Okay, so I think if I make the incision a little wider, yeah, I don't know if this is gonna. I don't think scissors are gonna be any better. Maybe I can do like half of it with this. You said jacked, not jacked up. Oops. Dress pants, polo, and wear a sweater over the shoulders. Oh, so like a suburban, like white suburban family in American terms. Okay, this is going a little better, I think. Like that. Small plastic bags with flour. Yeah, those people. I knew exactly what you meant. Did you wear a cravat? Did you have a cravat? Okay, so these are really difficult to cut and end up being straight at all. Oh well. But I think now that I have, it's like I'm making a Pac-Man. Cravats are going to make a comeback. Hell yeah, man. Just a fancy man's cravat. Okay, yeah, so I don't have to do the whole thing with the box cutters. That's good. There's going to be a lot of... These are probably not the best scissors to be using for this, though. I use these scissors for everything. Alright, that's a lot more even. That's like pretty much flush with the table. So a couple of them are gonna be shittier. I'll just put them on the back, it's fine. I'm gonna make as many yellow ones as I can. No, then I wouldn't be able to wear my polo with open buttons to flash that chest. Okay, Ubsy. There are gonna be gang wars between the cravats and the mullets. But man, do we look like a bunch of stuck-up douches. It was amazing. Sounds great. Sounds great. You know what I haven't complained about recently? I really don't want to go to work. I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry your work is poopy. You guys can see well enough without the light on, right? I feel like the light was causing unnecessary glare because these are plastic. And also my brain's hurt because migraine. Oops, well, that's starting to get uneven, so I will stop using that. I'm glad I decided to end the stream sitting in a chair, though. I'm surprised I got such a decent technique going after just the first ball. Why can't I just be paid to stay home and troll Lecta? You know, if I had enough money to pay you to do that, well, that would be like paying for viewers, though. But like, I just want my friends to hang out with me. In that case, I'd make you a mod, and I'd pay you to be my mod then. Those aren't diaphragms. We agreed on diaphragms. No, we said diaphragms would be perfect, but too expensive. If I just had, like, hey, all ladies out there who use diaphragms, which are very uncommon because a lot of sex ed is like, you get the pill. Period. Or condoms. Period. Or both, technically, if you want to be safe against both pregnancy and STDs, which you should want to be. And I'd be like, hey, send me your diaphragms that you're not using anymore. How you doing, though, Valtteri? It's good to see you. I need to drink more water. Or use used diaphragms. That's what I meant by diaphragms you're not using anymore. They've clearly been used at least once. Those won't fit as diaphragms, too big. Yeah, these are 3-inch diameter. Or 2.75. It would be an interesting take on a feminist statement. Oh my gosh. Collision with the deep thoughts. Anything is a diaphragm if you're brave enough. Ah, God, please don't start that again. What did they use in the old days? Like sheep bladders for condoms and shit? I wonder what the, like, effectiveness percentage, at least for pregnancy, would be on that. Like your average weenor. Weenor. The diaphragm Dalek. I would worry that people would be like, it's a diaphragm Dalek, it wants to exterminate the babies, and I'm like, oh god, it's not what I meant, it's not what I meant. He's talking girth, not length. Ooh, no thank you. Owies. Owies. You guys say some horrific shit sometimes. That sounds like really terrifying. I was watching Westworld last night with Fred. And for those of you who don't know, there's so much nudity in that show. It's a really good show. I think it was episode 5 that we were watching. Fred's seen all of it, but he's rewatching it with me. And it's just like... There was this one guy, and it was just... like, I had an out loud reaction. I was like, huh! He wasn't even hard. He wasn't even hard, and it startled me. It was too much. I was like, I don't even want to know what that looks like when you're excited. I don't want to know. It's like too much ween. It's like those ones that you'll see if you go to the dark web. They're like 12 feet long, and it's like, mm-mm. No thank you, go away. I hadn't thought that through, exactly. You said you were cutting balls. I am. Oh, that guy. I know exactly who you're talking about. Didn't they even comment on it in the show? Yes. Yes, they did. Gotta say it here so I don't feel like being a weirdo in class around friends. You can be as weird as you wanna be. This is the weird place. This is the weird place. But I love all you weirdos. Alright, I might be getting better with this box cutter. So I think I'll cut with the box cutter until it no longer becomes easy to cut with the box cutter. So I don't wear out my scissors. That's pretty good. Oh wait, you're totally my friends. You are! Or we are. You are my friend. You are our friends is kind of where my brain was going with that. What, you don't like having your vulva tickled during sexy times? Uvula! Uvula! I had a dyslexic moment there. A couple too many U's. Uvula. Not when it's coming in from below. PJ said, don't look at like just chat, it got weird, so here I am. Womp womp. Watches giant penis on TV, spends next day carving up balls. That's like supreme penis envy, like, it was huge! Rah! Like just, why? That's so funny, like why would that enrage somebody? Oh, that's hilarious. Just the thought of that is quite amusing. Ooh. Good thing is that it doesn't matter if this gets a little uneven, because we're gonna be hot gluing them. So I can just hot glue them and it doesn't matter. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Only 46 more to go. Of course. Does Fred need to be word elected? No. He played you music? Aw, that's nice. Yeah, chat is insane right now. Alright, I gotta dig out all the yellow balls. I'm gonna use the yellow ones, all the yellow ones that I have, because I think those will make it more gold when I paint them. And then I'll use the orange ones. I'll just have the ones that look more gold closer to the front. Alright, gotta use scissors now, it's getting uneven. Right now. Yes, insane right now. Never before. Just... We've never seen insanity like this. So inaccurate. I'm feeling much better. I think the combination of not having to fling my head upwards to read chat and the migraine pill are probably helping, and now that the light is off, all of these things are helping me. I am getting a little bit of glare off of the monitors onto the ball, but it's not enough to hurt me, it just looks a little weird. Come on! You can do it! Snip, snip! Alright, I'm gonna start stacking these. Alright, stacks of 10. Or, well, stacks of 5. Trying to decide between buying a foosball table or woodworking tools from Kijiji. Tools are not work related. Are you looking to get into woodworking as a hobby? I like woodworking. So I would probably pick the woodworking tools because I like making stuff. Obviously I'm doing this show. Which is funny though, because most of the time I've always liked making stuff ever since I was little. And I only do 2 creative streams a week. I mostly play video games on stream. I hate it when my balls are so shiny they reflect the light. Sometimes chat just has to live in the now. Gotta grab the bull by the balls. If a bull's balls were this color, would they get mad at themselves? Or because they're not like cats and dogs, they don't look at their balls. They would get enraged with each other. You could never have 2 bulls together because they'd be like, gotta attack! Stab, stab, stab! Stop shaving then. What if he grows a stash when he doesn't shave there? You know what? This may be an unpopular opinion, but I would say, like, if for some reason if you shaved your balls, you grow a mustache if you don't shave your balls, I would say shave your balls. Anything to get rid of the mustache. I was thinking of it backwards. I was like, if it was backwards, if you had ball hair and no mustache, I would be like, I'll take ball hair. I'll take ball hair. Bulls aren't enraged by the color red? Really? So then what gets them to charge? Is it just the taunting? Or what? This is taunting. Ball stash. I don't think they can see their own balls. No, I don't think so either. But what if they saw, like, their friends' balls and got mad? Just fun, but 270 by 36. Is it acacia? Wood slabs last week. Going to make a desk and a table. Ooh. I love wood and ceramic as those are my 2 favorite materials. Totally my aesthetic. I know they're really expensive, but I want the ones that are like cross sections of trees. Ah, shit balls. These are gonna be shit balls, you're correct. Oh, it just started to get a little wonky. It's okay, I brought it back. He just looks a little disgruntled. Bulls get mad whenever Lecta doesn't appreciate puns. Movement? Ball hair is greater than mustache. I agree. I totally agree. Lecta loves wood confirmed. I do! That's such a cute emote. Boner Amanda. Yes. I love penis vagina. You guys remember when Coke came out with those like share a Coke with your friends? They kept putting people's names on different Coke bottles. When I was at the first TwitchCon, I wanted a little bit of caffeine. And I don't drink coffee. And I don't like the tea from like Dunkin' Donuts or whatever, so I bought the one that said Amanda specifically because Boner Amanda. It's the only reason I bought the one that had Amanda on it. They are red blind. Interesting. Just like Joe. Red blind. I'm not trying to make fun of you, Joe. Just by the way, in case you were about to get insulted, which I doubt you were. I'm not making fun. What other... It's so interesting to me, like, what different animals can see and what they can't see. Oh, fuck, that was a terrible cut. It just went meow. Ugh. He looks very displeased. You have yet to have your name... Oh, on the one of the Coke bottles. I don't think I saw mine. I don't think I saw mine. Even though my name is pretty common. My first name, anyway. Okay. Wouldn't make it through the day without coffee. I don't like the taste or the smell. So I do my best to avoid it. I'll have tea. But it doesn't really wake me up at all. Like, the caffeine doesn't really do it for me. It just kind of takes the edge off of the tired sometimes. And other times I'm like, I'm still tired, but maybe a little bit less. They did a round 2 and someone found my name. Still haven't... And you... Oh! But you haven't found yours. What is it, Hugh? John? John Doe? My name is clearly Vagina.
What the fuck are you doing, Lecta?
Hey. I'm just cutting up balls. I could make very tiny coconuts. Taco Man. Heat up milk on stovetop with maple syrup and cocoa in it, then make a double espresso. That sounds pretty intense. When I drink tea, I drink it black. Sometimes, as a special treat, I'll get a chai latte. If I, like, go to a cafe. But not, I don't think I like Dunkin' Donuts' versions. I've been meaning to try it again. Starbucks chai is okay. But I like chai lattes, but if I'm drinking tea, I drink it black, unless it's really cheap tea, because that doesn't taste as good, then I'll put milk in it. Because then it's like too rough, so to make it more smooth. I just got a wave of nausea, so I'm just gonna sit for a minute with my eyes closed, which is great for interacting with chat. Berry tea? Is that caffeinated, or you just like the taste of it? Stupid fucking migraine. Every time I say migraine, I think of Arno saying, a your grain! Every time. There's a chai tea with a tiger on the box. That sounds like a really hardcore tea. I'd probably buy it just for the tiger. Let's be honest. That's my kind of marketing right there. Put a cat on it, sold. Non-calf, it's a mix of strawberry, raspberry, and blueberry. I prefer, like, black teas and the like to herbal teas, but sometimes I like an herbal tea, especially if I want tea and it's nighttime, then I'll have an herbal tea. Heard if you add some rock cocaine to your coffee grounds and making coffee, it really wakes you up. This is a joke. Don't mess around with hard stuff, kids. We've almost got 20 half balls. And if I did my calculations correctly, which I believe I did, because I did it multiple times, I need 56 of them. So I'm pleased that we are gonna have at least 20 that are yellow. Doesn't mess with the hard stuff, he grinds it up. Went from sex to drugs. Good job, chat. Well, welcome to what crafting brings you. This is what crafting does. The more expensive the Coke and the shadier the dealer, the better. So like, Walmart. Coca-Cola from Walmart is probably the best. I don't know, it was the shadiest store I could think of. Sorry, I was in Galacta's chat, that's funny. I see at least one more. How many pairs of balls does Lecta have now? Is that a record yet? I don't know. What's the record for balls? I might have enough yellow to do the majority. So I have 20, because each of these stacks is 5. Each of those stacks is 5. I'm surprised my hand hasn't slipped and hit the desk yet. But that is exactly why I'm holding the balls very far away from the direction in which I'm pulling the box cutter down. Okay, it's getting harder to hold together. I'm also glad that the plastic is thick enough that I don't have to worry about drastically sliding outwards, so I'm not worried about my thumb. What are you using for the 2-ring screened section? Oh, I know the bit you mean. I'm using crinoline. Or maybe it's not technically crinoline, but it's stuff that looks like crinoline. I think it's technically for like flower arranging. I have it in a box over there. But basically a black mesh that I'm gonna wrap around, and then I'll probably make the rings out of foam core poster board. Yes, make sure you hold the balls right. Don't want them to slip. That could hurt. Exactly. That's how you lose a finger. You just let the balls slip. You know, like protecting the person's head when you're pulling them in the back of a police car. That's not where I thought that sentence was going. Oh, putting them. I read pulling. Sorry guys, my eyes are not working properly. Perfect time to be using a box cutter. Huh! Guys, it happened. It happened. Luckily it's salvageable. Like I said, I don't care if I screw up this desk. It was 25 bucks at IKEA. It's fine. Why are you putting your balls in a police car? Those frisbees with that our rings might work if you could dollar store them. I can't. I don't have a car, so it's hard for me to get around without making my boyfriend take me places. And frisbees would probably be too heavy. Look how she cradles the balls. I have to. Did you hear that lady in the song? Like, what the fuck, lady? We're talking about cradling the balls, and she's like, and I'm like, anything I've done that has landed me in a police car has taken balls. Girlfriend is my chauffeur, I know the feels. Yeah, I grew up in Manhattan, so like why the fuck would I have a car? I have a license, I can drive. But he doesn't want me taking his car because it's really old, so it's like very particular, and he doesn't want me to get like stranded somewhere and not know like that you need to tap the gear shift to make it turn on sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't want to leave. He doesn't want me to be stranded and like I can't get back home. So he won't let me take the car. How dare he be so considerate? I'm gonna cut this like that. So this just kind of has a little 25 bucks at IKEA. Those Schungeflipper Norgenjals are cheap. Yeah, I think this part was so like you get the top of the table separately from the legs. Schlurgenflugens. Why is there boning sounds in the song? I don't know, Arno. It's called Dream Sequence. But I guess it's a wet dream sequence. Are these okay? Yeah, they're fine. I'm surprised that, oh, there we go. I was like, I'm surprised that didn't leave a mark. But I think when I felt it slipping, I kind of stopped, so it just kind of went tink. Are those ones that come with elderflowers and socialism? Toronto, but in a small town now. Takes some adjusting. Yeah. I moved to New Hampshire, and even though there's like a downtown area, there's really not really anything there. So unless I want to... There she goes again. Unless I want to go to the library, which is in walking distance. I can go to the coffee shop, that's in walking distance. There's a bar. A couple of restaurants, you know. But like any like actual shopping we need to drive to. I can't even go to the grocery store without driving, because the closest one takes like an hour to walk to, and I wouldn't want to carry the groceries that whole way back. Scandinavian languages don't use circumflex? What's circumflex? She found the cucumber stash. As long as they're not going in her butt, it's fine. Poor cucumbers. Why are they the ones that always get abused? Maybe they don't want to go in orifices other than mouths. Huh? Can confirm cars are utterly unnecessary in Manhattan. Unless you... Well, I guess in Manhattan, yes. Unless you go out of Manhattan frequently, then it's useful to have a car for when you leave. I'm trying to be very careful. Well, no, because it doesn't have a flared base. Cucumbers don't have flared bases, so no, they can't go in anybody's butt ever. I don't care if you wrap it up. What the fuck, lady? What was that? Song lady, please. What the shit? Phallic shaped. There are other phallic shaped vegetables, though. That's what I mean. Like, there's other things. Because would you rather use an eggplant? I've already talked about how girth could be a bad thing. I sincerely doubt they want to go in mouths either. No, they're happy. That's their purpose is to be eaten. Yeah, I'm sure it's possible. I've seen a lot of people put a lot of stuff in there, but I don't imagine that it feels great. Or maybe it's good to them. I don't know. Do wieners have flared base? Yes. It's called the rest of the body. Just because it is possible doesn't mean everyone can do it. That's true. Here's a song about the Scandinavian letter. You are the flared base. I used to have some flair as a base, but I'm not sure I want to be going anywhere. That's all I am to you, huh? A flared base? PJ, Which is better, comparing surprise to a flared base? Or which will get you in less trouble, comparing surprise to a flared base, or comparing PJ to the shit to your sub necklace? Which will get you in less trouble? Which is more insulting? Did you step away from the computer? Bad move, like to stream. She's allowed. You're allowed. You can do whatever you want. I'm actually more than okay with being called Sir Fries. It just makes you more delicious. It tells you where my brain is. I'm fucking hungry. Talking about cucumbers and I'm like, I would like to eat those. French fries. Oh god, I want French fries and pizza. But all I'm gonna have is a roast beef sandwich. Stupid TwitchCon diet. Must feel great, otherwise they wouldn't do it. That's just not true. People in the porn industry will do a lot of stuff that doesn't feel very good, just for views. Or people who are dumb will try stuff out and videotape it. Just because people do something doesn't mean it's fun for them. Pineapples are nobody's late night friends. I wouldn't say nobody, I'm sure there's somebody. Oh, pizza. Four-sided die has a flared base, so that could work, right? No! The odds are not in your favor. It's funny. Why are there so many food-related sexual innuendos? Why are there so many sexual innuendos? Because we are humans with weird taboos. You gotta wonder how these taboos started. And it's interesting how different cultures developed different taboos. That's the kind of shit that I would have liked to study. Alright. Fair enough, John Pope. I agree on that. Power hot is annoying. So I wouldn't have to be on a diet if I weren't so sedentary. I've never dieted in my life and I'm miserable. I'm fucking miserable. I've had to do a lot of stuff that's been requiring me to be at my computer between streams, with the exception of the last 2 days. I've kind of not really done much. I've just kind of been relaxing. But I'm hoping that I can start working out, and that way I don't have to restrict my diet so much. Because I'm so short, you know, because I'm just so small, like the amount of calories that I'm allowed to intake in order to safely lose just a pound a week, which is like the recommended, it's really fucking low. So I have like a baby bowl of cereal in the morning. I have a roast beef sandwich for lunch, and then whatever we have for dinner. And I'm just like hungry. Like I have 2 hours with each meal where I'm not hungry, and then I'm hungry after 2 hours. And I'm like, please, more food, please. I just need to start working out and then I can eat more food. Blame religion. They said sex was bad. Yeah, but like, not every religion says sex is bad. Personally, I prefer being taboo free. I don't like the thought of having ink injected into me. Silly. I know how some things started, like circumcision, although I wish I didn't. Yeah, of course, diet is so out the window in Long Beach. TwitchCon, I'm gonna eat so much food, I'm gonna be so happy. I don't care if I gain the weight back. I really don't. Like, glad that was not the box cutter I was just using. Like, I'm gonna eat whatever the fuck I want at TwitchCon, and then hopefully when I come back, I'm 3-4. Actually, flip that around and it's close. God, my brains, please. I'm 5'4". I'm 5'4". I'm getting really warm. That's how I can tell I don't feel good. I'm like all overheated and shit. Remember the first time I met you, you hugged me, and I'm like, what the fuck is this thing on my ankle? Did not attack you. You eat dinner and that's it? What? I would be so angry the entire day if I only ate one meal. No, I'm not 4'3". Guys, I have a migraine. Don't make fun of me. Oh. Only 10 more minutes. The only time you'll ever hear me rejoicing to have a stream end is when I'm really tired or not feeling well. And this is one of those times when I'm both. I'm tired and I don't feel well. I'm still having a good time, which is why I'm continuing to stream despite not feeling very good. There are times when it gets too overbearing and I like can't function at all. My brain is very non-functional, but I don't have to pay, shit. I don't have to pay that much attention, I say as I fuck up. A your grain, yep. I should have had more water today. I haven't even had a full cup yet. Thanks, Collision. You got my back. Job requires I eat 5 times a day for energy. What do you do, if you don't mind? If you don't mind me asking. Sims 4 is getting cats and dogs. They don't have them already? I thought Sims had pets already. Must be eating a lot for dinner since I'm able to grow muscle. Huh. Well, as long as you're not hungry, I guess it's fine. You paint houses. Yeah, that's a lot of physical labor. Like I said, love penis vagina. That was good timing. I think I'm going to make Lecte have a Pavlovian response every time she says migraine. Every time she says it, she'll think of me saying a your grain. I already said that I do that. I do it. How about an even larger man? God, I love a larger man. I love summoning a larger man. Pets have always been some form of DLC. Oh, I see. So it's like in the base game now?
Hurt feelings are bound to happen. Just bliss out and fantasize a lot and wear rainbows.
Doo-doo. 5 times a day and still lose weight. Yeah, my lifestyle just changed very much. I'm much more sedentary because there is nowhere to go around here. And, like, it's too far to walk to do the stuff that I need to do outside. Outside the house, I mean. So I can no longer eat whatever the fuck I want, which is upsetting. But hopefully after TwitchCon, I will be in a place in terms of real life stuff where I can spend some of the time between my streams, you know, going for a run or doing some sort of physical workout or activity or something. That's the hope. And then I can stop dieting because I hate it. Like, I never really, like, I don't snack or anything. I didn't really overeat that much, but because I became very sedentary, I got a little bit chunkier than I'm used to. And I just I wanna be able to fit in my clothes again. That's all. And the way that I can do that right now is by dieting, and I hate it. How long have I even been doing this? Probably like 2.5 weeks, and I'm miserable. I hate it so much. Origin has a decent looking free game. Not worth. You know why? Origin. Do you own a bike? There's a mountain bike somewhere. Not in my house, though. I think it's at my grandparents' in New York. And besides, the drivers around here try to hit me when I'm in the crosswalk, so I wouldn't trust biking around here either. Maybe I'll ask my roommate to show me the hiking trails around here. So, real hiking, here's like me being elitist. I like hiking up mountains and shit. There aren't mountains because we'd have to go much farther north in the state. But like trekking through woodlands and shit like that, I still find enjoyable. I'd prefer to go up steeper inclines, but I've never been. But apparently there's one not too far from our house, like you can walk to it. But I used to, like, he used to invite me to go with him, because he would take his dog and go for walks. And I really wanted to, but at the time I was streaming 12 to 6. So I really didn't have time, and I didn't want to wake up early. But now with my new schedule, with the time in between, maybe I'll ask him to show me how to get there. I think that'd be fun. But yeah, I don't really enjoy riding a mountain bike through, like, town areas. I would want a regular bike for that. And yeah, I just don't trust the drivers around here. Last time I went for a run, or not last time, but 2 times ago when I went for a run, I was in the crosswalk and I, like, waited my turn to go, even though it's, you know, the crosswalk, people who are walking, pedestrians, there we go. Pedestrians have the right of way, and I almost got hit twice by 2 different cars. Because they didn't want to pay attention to the crosswalk. And I didn't, like, dart out of anywhere. I'm not running quickly. Sims runs through Origin. Yeah, that's shitty. Lost weight since moving out. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Turns out you eat less when you're paying for and preparing your own meals. I know, if I didn't, if I didn't cook for Fred, I'd probably just have ramen every night. Which has a lot of sodium and shit, but it's actually not many calories. But, like, ramen is enough food for me, surprisingly. But I get hungry every 4 hours. I just love eating. I love hiking, but my lungs and back are so shit. Aww. That's sad. Psst, the red hand does not mean come on over. I know, but it's not places with lights. It's just crosswalks. And there's a big sign that says yield for pedestrians. So if you are in the crosswalk, or if you're waiting to cross, you have the right of way. So, like, I was going for my run, and this, so I'm gonna set it up, right? So here's the street I was running across, and pretend, let me put the blade away, huh? So here's the edge of the street, and the road comes like this, and the crosswalk is here. The crosswalk goes across here, and you can either turn right or turn left and go down this street. So I'm running along. The cars are backed up along this road. So here, whoops, sorry about that. Sorry. So the cars are backed up along this road. There's a guy, like, in the crosswalk here. So I waited for him to go, and then I went behind him. And the lady behind him almost hit me with her car because she wasn't looking. Even though, like, I waited for him, I was in plain sight, I didn't, like, pop out of anywhere. You know. And I just looked at her and went like this, like I'm in the crosswalk, and then I pointed at the sign that I know says yield. Like, hello? She looked very frightened. And then there's a different crosswalk in a different part of town. You know, I just, like, ran down this street and then got to the other one, and I was gonna just wait for the cars to pass, and one of them, there's 2 lanes, one of them saw me, and she came to a stop, so I, like, did the thank you hand, and I saw this guy fucking speeding so fast down the street. It's like, okay, I know you see the car that stopped. Nobody stops in the middle of the road if there's not a pedestrian coming. And since I saw him coming, I didn't go past the woman's car. But, like, I put my hands up like this because he, like, slammed on the brakes in order to not get into the crosswalk. And I was like, are you kidding? And I think it was a red light up ahead, so I don't know what the fuck he was speeding for. It's like, you're just gonna have to stop there. Also, right away as a pedestrian doesn't fucking matter because it's always going to end worse for you than the car. Well, the first woman was at a complete stop already. So she would have been going like 1 or 2 miles per hour. She probably would have bruised me, but I don't think I would have gotten hurt. But that second guy, I saw him coming and I was paying attention, so I didn't go in front of him. But that's why I don't want to bike when there are people who, like, can't even pay attention to what's going on around them and they're driving around in cars. No thanks. Hiking is the shit. Pack a bag and hang out with somebody, soak in some gorgeous views. Sadly, hiking season is ending. Not many of my friends are interested in hiking, too into their games. See, I really like hiking, but there's not... I think it's just like, it's more like walking trails than like true hiking, or what I consider true hiking. So I still think it'll be nice. But not quite as nice as going up. Like, I would have to make a weekend out of it. I like camping and hiking. Like camping hiking, where you have to like stop in the... You're like, hike up a mountain halfway, and then you find a camping spot, and then you go up the other half the next day. Like, that sort of thing is super fun to me, but I haven't done it in many, many years, because availability. There's a spot in town I live where people have died walking to the church on that intersection. Holy shit. Yikes. Yeah, I'm glad that I'm aware of my surroundings. Like, I'm not gonna be stubborn. I'm not gonna blindly walk across the street saying, well, I have the right of way, do-do-do. But it's like people who are just not paying attention. They're scary. Alright, so I've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 36. 36 ball halves. There are stoplights there, and people are still getting hurt? That's awful. So, this is what we did today. Well, and we cut the torso pieces. I think that's pretty good. Pretty good considering. Considering how shitty I feel and how distracted we got with each other. I don't mind that, though. Sister of one of my oldest friends got killed while crossing a street on her bike. Oh, that's so sad. Last year, one person was paralyzed and 3 died. I would just never take that intersection. Let's end on whatever MZ said. Swerved around a car. Oh my god, people are so dumb. Yeah, Fred said that somebody who was in the same, like the second crosswalk where I mentioned the guy speeding, he was crossing the street there, and a car who had already had to slow down because he was in the crosswalk already, swerved around him. Like, swerved into the lane and around him. I'm like, you could have just stopped for the extra 5 seconds. Like, 5 seconds is not going to ruin your day. People need to calm the fuck down. Driver got a 3-month suspended driver's license. Oh, that shit makes me so mad. Alright, let's stop talking about really negative stuff, because I'll be thinking about it the whole rest of the day and I won't sleep. Alright, guys. Going into the forest and hiking, chatting and eating, maybe drinking a bit, generally having a good time, sleep in a tent or shelter sounds like a jolly good time to me. Me too. Me too. Sounds like a grand old time. Anyway, I gotta clean up. Boobs, balls, and butts. Hell yeah, that's better conversation topics. For those of you who are new, I don't disallow people to talk about negative things. But I just don't want to end on a negative note. I don't want to end on it. and thinking about stuff that I have no control over. That's like why I stopped going on Twitter, because I just can't. Too empathetic. Anyway, guys, from today I'm going to remember all of the discussions of shiny balls and flare-based dildos and cutting cardboard and all that sort of thing. I had a really good stream today despite not feeling well. So I'm glad that I pushed through. Flared cucumber. There we go. There we go. So I only have to cut... Let's see, I just want to double check that I counted these correctly. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 36. So I only need to cut 20 more. 20 more balls. And then we have all the Dalek balls we could ever want. No, there won't be time in Long Beach, but maybe we can all get to hike on the beach. That would be nice. Realistically, I know that conventions are not the time to do any sort of sightseeing stuff. But in theory, I like it in theory. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I had a wonderful day. And I'm gonna go get some lunch, try to drink some more water. Keep an eye on Discord. I'm gonna be working on some stuff, but I might do a rabbit room. Might do a rabbit room if I can figure out what to watch. So if you guys want to just like hop in and out, if you hop in and out, I'm gonna stop. So dirty, everything I say is dirty. All right, I love you guys. I will see you tonight. I need to figure out the game for tonight. Might be Metal Gear Solid 5. I might do something else. I haven't decided yet. But anyway, I love you. I'll see you in about 4 hours-ish. And okay, bye.